Well, it's nice to be out in the sun again and enjoying this spring weather after such a massive week for the Hepburn Shire and for the state of Victoria with the impacts of this extreme weather we've been having and the floods still unfolding in parts of the state. Our thoughts go out to our affected neighbours in shires to the north, particularly the Pyrenees, Campaspe, Loddon, Greater Shepparton shires. With some rain again forecast for in the next few days and in the coming weeks, we really encourage residents to think about their own emergency plans, to make preparations, reach out to your neighbours and vulnerable people in the community. Listen to the ABC and for updates on the Emergency Victoria app. I'd really like to thank everyone who's helped out in the last week. It's an incredible community effort and I was proud to see so many people going the extra mile to help others in a great time of need. In particular, I'd like to acknowledge the fantastic work of all the agencies involved, including the CFA, the SES, Victoria Police, Salvation Army and Red Cross, our local community groups and local community volunteers, and also our own Hepburn Shire staff, everyone who has done an amazing job in such challenging circumstances. We were fortunately spared the worst of the flooding, and we're seeing in other parts of the state, but many roads, paths and green spaces across the Shire were heavily degraded and washed away. Look, assessments and repairs will be taking place over the next few weeks and months, but we really do ask for your patience and do take care on the roads as the conditions have changed and will be uncertain for some time. Last night at our October Ordinary Council meeting, we adopted our 4-year Domestic Animal Management Plan and our annual report of operations. We had almost 500 residents contribute to our plan for the better management of dogs and cats in the Shire. Some of the actions and issues addressed in this document include developing a cat curfew program and policy, continuing to work on the reduction of our feral cat population, developing an off-lead dog park master plan, and addressing issues of nuisance animals, dog attacks, responsible pet ownership, registration and overpopulation. As this was the last meeting in the 12-month mayoral cycle, it was with pride that I was able to introduce our annual report. The annual report gives us a chance to reflect, celebrate and learn from all that we have achieved over the past 12 months. It has been an honour to serve the council team and my local community as Mayor, and thank everyone involved for their support and advice over my term. Some of the successes that I'd just like to briefly mention are launching several strategies, including Sustainable Hepburn, Positive Ageing, the ACE Youth Strategy and Early and Middle Years Strategy. We officially opened the Manigums Wars Memorial, which honours our First Nations history and legacy. We also commenced some major projects, including the Hammond Park Mountain Bike Trailhead in Creswick, the Trentham Community Hub, and a new pavilion at the Trentham Sports Ground Reserve. It's been an extremely tough year with 2 major storm events and the continuing impacts of COVID and a tightening financial situation. I'd encourage everyone to read the annual report. Lastly, I'd just like to mention that during the past month we've received some positive news that Creswick will host the mountain biking at the 2026 Commonwealth Games. I'm glad we are supporting our very important LGBTIQA+ community as Dalesford will be home to the big rainbow after we complete our community engagement on the most appropriate site. Stay safe and dry everyone. See you next time round.